Hello everyone, I'm Jim Longworth. Welcome to another edition of Triad Today, coming to you from the Senior Botanical Garden in Kernersville. We'll tell you more about them later on, and later on is when the roundtable will show up and get into all sorts of controversies, so we hope you'll stay tuned for that. We also have a vaccine update from Novant Health, all that and much more. But where we're going to start is talking about backpacks for kids. And we don't have 3 kids here, but we do have 3 adults, and they're going to tell us all about this great program. On my immediate right, David Daggett, attorney with Daggett Shuler. His partner, Griff Shuler, is here with him as well. And the two of these gentlemen have brought a special guest with them. First-time visitor to Triad Today, Mark Batten. He's Executive Director of Community Engagement for the Winston-Salem Forsyth County Schools. Good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Jim.
All right, guys. David, let me start with you. What is the Back to School Backpack Program, and how many years has Daggett Shuler been involved?
So the Back to School Backpack Program, it's a combined effort with the Winston-Salem Forsyth County Schools and the Winston-Salem Police Department. And I want to say right at the beginning, partnerships like those are invaluable in our community, and they've really made our community better. It's fun to see what Mark and his community engagement team have done through the pandemic to keep everything on track and try to make things as positive as possible. And quite frankly, there's an energy coming out of the school system that I'm just proud of what they're doing.
I just think that's great.
During these challenging times. So the backpack program is backpacks completely stuffed, and maybe Griff can show you everything inside.
Yeah.
So that kids that are underprivileged can get off to a good start. Research has shown that the start of your school year can be the most important time in a young person's life if they get started on a good foot.
Right. Now, Griff, what all would they find in this backpack?
Yeah, so we took the list from the Forsyth County schools system, and the backpack has everything they need: ruler, paper,
Oh, wow.
folders.
All the essentials.
All the essentials that's on the list. We even have earplugs this year.
How
that
about
was a
that?
special
Earbuds.
Yeah, that was a special request for this year.
I don't know about technology, but the kids love those earbuds, don't they? And they have them. I see you've got one in different color there.
Well, it's become part of the educational process.
Yeah.
And it's needed.
Now, Mark, how important, and David sort of said this before, but how important are these kind of initiatives, the backpack? Why are they important, and why are you doing it?
Yeah, so they are super essential, and we cannot express enough gratitude for our thousands of partnerships that we have across the district, supplying school supplies, masks, tutoring, our volunteers, the time and energy that they provide is just wonderful. Helps get our students and families off on a great start for the school year, so as they go through the year, they have the ability to really succeed and thrive in what they're trying to accomplish as a student.
Yeah, you know, I've heard this before in other discussions we've had with various superintendents and educators, you know, especially when it comes time to a tax referendum or something like that. But even in a community involvement thing, they might say, well, I don't have any kids in public school. Why do I care about backpack? Why do I need to do, you know? But your answer to that is, if you get involved now, it helps later. I mean, why?
Because the kids are our future. They're our future leaders, our future politicians, our future lawyers, artists, authors, whatever they are. They're influencing thought for what's to come in the future.
That's right.
Griff, what kind of feedback do you guys get over the years of doing this?
Well, it's really interesting, Jim. We go to each school. The administrators, the principals, help us select the pockets of underprivileged students that need these backpacks. And what they have given us feedback on is it gives these students the opportunity to have something brand new that puts them and launches them forward for the entire year. So if we can do that from the very beginning of the year, these students are on the right path.
David, there's so many things that you and Griff and your team support, and you can't do everything. Why was this, you've already sort of alluded to it a little bit, but why this particular, why the backpack?
Well, I think Mark hit it, is that all of these different pieces of the community coming together, helping our students so that we have a brighter future for our communities is important. And quite frankly, Griff and I want to be part of that, and we want to do something positive.
Right. I think this is just great. Before we lose time, I want to put up a couple things just to give a plug in for Mark's school system website. WSFCS is on screen, .k12.nc.us. That's the general website. And of course, if you should ever need David and Griff and his team for anything, you can go to the website daggettshulerlaw.com or call 336-724-1234. And how many years is this for the backpack program?
I think it's 8.
8 years?
We were trying to count the other day.
I think it's 8.
It's a tradition.
I guess, and lots of students served by this. Mark, I appreciate you coming on the show for the first time and coming with these gentlemen, and thanks for all you do in the community.
Absolutely.
Thank you for all your
All right,
support.
guys.
Yes.
We'll be right back.